We're making 3 simply seasonal meal ideas using this juicy ripe tomato, one of my favorite things about summer. So the first one we're gonna make is a tomato sandwich, which is a summer icon. It's simple yet super delicious. I'm gonna start with our bread. We're using country bread here that's nice and crusty and could stand up to the juiciness of a tomato. Now I'm gonna stick my bread in the toaster, and once it's done, we're gonna lather it up with mayo. Use your favorite one. The thicker and creamier, the better. And now I'm just gonna slice up a really good, soft, ripe heirloom tomato. To make life easier when cutting a tomato, I always love to have a really sharp knife because a dull knife is just really hard to cut with. Now cut the tomato into thick slices. I like them almost like beef steaky. Summer tomatoes are so sweet and flavorful. I feel like it can go into almost every meal. So that's what this series is about, making simple everyday dishes, highlighting one ingredient. Now I'm just gonna season it with some salt and pepper and stick it in the bread to make a sandwich. Yes, that's all there really is to it. It's the perfect hot summer food when you're too lazy to cook and want something delicious and filling. But if that's too simple for you, all you have to do is cook up some bacon till it's nice and crispy, throw in a piece of lettuce, and you have yourself a BLT that's extra scrumptious too. And of course we have to try our tomato sandwich. The tomato just stands out on its own. It's thick and the flavor is not masked by like bacon or lettuce. It's simply delicious. How about a little dinner inspiration with these gorgeous cherry tomatoes? I'm actually gonna use both cherry tomatoes and a regular tomato here to make a fresh pasta in Pomodoro sauce. We're gonna slice in half a good amount of cherry tomatoes here, about 2 cups, and then 1 large tomato that I'm gonna chop up into similar size. And then to bring out the flavors of our tomato, I'm gonna slice 2 garlic cloves and a small shallot. That's pretty much it for the prepping of this dish. Now to cook it, I'm actually gonna try one of your suggestions, which is not add the garlic and the shallots in hot oil, but let them all come to heat together. And then just cook them until they're nicely golden. Then we'll quickly add in our tomatoes. I'm also gonna add a pinch of salt along with a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar and a sprig of thyme just to brighten up the sauce. Let it break down and we're gonna simmer it for about 10 minutes while we boil our fresh pasta. Of course, you can always use dried pasta for this, but I just feel like because the sauce is so simple, fresh pasta with its bouncy chew just kind of elevates this dish and makes it extra delicious. Then I'll drain it, immediately add the pasta into the sauce along with a little bit of pasta water, a tablespoon of fish sauce, which is my secret here to all pasta sauces. Let it simmer for another minute and then we're gonna tear in our fresh basil, give it a mix, then we're gonna serve it into a bowl with some generous helping of freshly grated Parmesan right on top. This is such a simple tomato pasta dish that you can serve with a nice glass of chilled wine, and this combo has never tasted so good. Cheers! Delicious. But wait, how about a tomato-centric summer salad? I'm making one of my favorite salads, the caprese, but I'm gonna add a little twist to it. I'm using the reddest tomato I could find, slicing it up in regular size. If it has a stem, I always use this nub to help me cut it easier. That way it doesn't slip and slide around. And then I'm gonna pair it with a peach. Yes, a peach, another summer favorite. So let me know in the comments if you wanna see another simply seasonal video using a peach 3 ways. I also saw this hack on TikTok where you use a food tong to pit it, so I'm gonna try it out. I've never done this before. You basically just poke it through the bottom and then pull it out. It's supposed to be easy. Oh! It's, so I don't know if it's my food tong, but it was a little hard to grip, but once you grip it, you have to like hold on it tight and just pull it out. But it definitely works. Quite the surgery, not very clean, but we're gonna slice it up. That's so cool. I've never done peach rings before and this makes it so much easier. And now let's assemble the salad. On a platter or a plate, whichever one is easier for you, just alternate the peaches with the tomatoes, and then we're gonna take fresh mozzarella or burrata. I love burrata. It's basically a mozzarella casing with a creamy, curdly center, and it's just so delicious. Then we're gonna tear up some prosciutto and then randomly place them on this plate, spread scrunched up a bit. And then we need basil. Again, place them around randomly too, just like where you need a pop of green. This is like a work of art. The summer peach and the tomatoes are already so sweet. You don't need much to flavor it up. Just a hit of salt and pepper on the burrata, and then drizzle in some olive oil if you want. And then I always love to use good aged balsamic vinegar that's a little bit syrupy. A nice little pairing. You get the sweetness of summer fruits. Everything comes together beautifully in this fresh summer salad. I hope you guys love tomatoes, and for the few that don't, comment below and let me know why you don't like it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next Simply Seasonal. Bye!